Maybe it was that look in Charles Manson's eyes that convinced people to murder in his name. The late Vincent Bugliosi, who prosecuted and later wrote about Manson, called him a metaphor for pure evil. Manson died yesterday after spending nearly half a century in prison. He was 83. Here's John Blackstone.
In his most recent prison mugshot, Charles Manson looked every bit the crazed killer who shocked and mesmerized America in the late 1960s. He led a cult that became known as the Manson family, casting a spell over followers with the kind of word games on display in a 1986 prison interview.
I'm inside of you, man. I live inside of you. I'm inside every one of you.
In 1969, on Manson's orders, cult members committed 7 savage murders in Southern California.
If you're afraid of me, there's something wrong with you.
Now that he's gone, there's still 3 people that went into our home that murdered my grandfather and his wife.
Tony LaMontagne's grandfather, Leno LaBianca, and his wife Rosemary were killed by 3 Manson followers who are still in prison.
You lay in bed at night, running through what was it like? What happened? What was going through my grandfather's mind?
The most famous Manson victim was actress Sharon Tate, the 26-year-old pregnant wife of director Roman Polanski. Manson hoped the murders would start an apocalyptic race war. Instead, they helped launch the victims' rights movement.
What mercy, sir, did you show my daughter when she was begging for her life?
When Sharon Tate's mother, Doris, spoke at a parole hearing in 1984, it was the first ever victim impact statement in California. She was addressing Charles Tex Watson, one of the Manson family killers.
What about my family? When will she come up for parole? When will I come up for parole? Can you tell me that?
Over the years, the families of other Manson victims have fought at every parole hearing to keep the 3 remaining killers in prison. Manson's death won't change that. John Blackstone, CBS News, San Francisco.